In today's video, I'm showing you the junk drawer organization that I use in my apartment. So I use my junk drawer 24/7. It is my catch-all space and keeps really just random things in it. But now that I've lived in my apartment for a little over 2 months, I know exactly what I want in here and what I don't want in here, so I'm ready to actually organize this drawer. We are going to go through and I'm going to show you exactly how to organize a junk drawer so that you can go create this in your own home or apartment.
I'm Sophia Lee. I'm a recent college graduate who is obsessed with turning her first apartment into a home. I'm taking you along with me and showing you my best decorating ideas, organization tips, and cleaning hacks so that you can make your apartment look Pinterest perfect while sticking to a budget. I'm here to help you turn your apartment into a place you will love.
The first step in organizing your junk drawer is figuring out what you actually want to keep in here. So for me personally, I keep a bunch of random things in here. It's kind of right where you enter into my apartment. So it's like a catch-all drawer that has my keys in it. It has gift cards, pens and pencils, a bunch of like random stuff. And to make sure that I was giving space for all of this, I wrote down everything that I wanted to keep in here. And I wrote it down on a really fancy note card. And this I just did to help keep me organized. So I personally like to throw some mail in here, and then I have a paper pad that I like to write notes on. So I wanted a paper tray for that. I wanted a pen holder, a place for my stapler, tape, and scissors, a place for my keys, place for gift cards, and a place for cords. So I wrote it down on this list just to make sure that I remembered exactly what I need. But obviously it's going to be different for you depending on what you like to keep in here and what you don't like to keep in here. The second step is to measure your junk drawer to see what will fit and what won't fit. So I even took it a step further, and not only did I measure my junk drawer, but I also measured the different products that I want to keep in here. And then I took it even a step further, and on the back of this note card, which I like wrote down the list of all my things, I spaced out exactly what, how big the drawer is. So my drawer is 13 inches by 19.5 inches, and then I measured out all of the different essentials and figured out kind of like the different size containers that I needed for my junk drawer to make sure that everything fit and that these containers kept all of the essentials that I wanted in them. Step number 3 is to get organizers that actually fit the junk drawer. So my original plan was to get half of the organizers off of Amazon and then half of them from Target. And I actually went to Target, I brought my tape measure there, I was all ready to go, and their organization section sucks. So if you do want to go to Target, I was not able to find anything there, but if you do, the organizer things are back in the bathroom section. They are so overpriced and they have a really limited selection, so I ended up just going home and buying things off of Amazon, and then one other online store that I will tell you about. But I wanted to keep this as inexpensive as possible. Duh, it's in a drawer, it doesn't need to be expensive. So I was able to find some good deals after searching for a while, because these things are expensive online. So I definitely had to dig, but it ended up being fine. So the first thing that I got is this gold tray, and originally I wanted it to be an acrylic tray, just because I wanted everything to be like the same in my drawer, and the rest of my things are acrylic. But all of these acrylic trays were literally like $35 and above, and I was not about to spend $35 on a tray that would be stuck in a drawer. So I found this one. I want to say that this was $10, which was truthfully more than I wanted to spend on this as well. But it fit my criteria, and that was that I wanted this to have all 4 sides, and I wanted it could not be too tall, because otherwise if it was too tall, my drawer wouldn't be able to close. So this is awesome for my paper pad and for my mail. And also it fit my paper pad, which a lot of these weren't big enough to do that. And then I got this. These are awesome. Okay, so a few weeks ago I organized a few of my bathroom drawers, and I bought a set of 6 of these in different size. They like came in a set, but they're all different sizes from Amazon. They were like $10. So these are just the leftovers from that. I used half of the set in my bathroom already. And for $10 for a set this large is like crazy good. I'll have everything linked below, by the way, so that you can find all of this, but these are awesome. They are like more plasticky, like this one, which was more expensive. This was like $7, I want to say, for one, is definitely like harder and thicker than this one, but it's still, these for the price are awesome. And then this one, like I said, it was from Amazon as well, and I just got this for my stapler, scissors, you know, that kind of thing. And then lastly, these I actually got from Bed Bath & Beyond. So I could not find any that were like this size, and I was looking for something that was this size. And I couldn't find anything on Amazon, surprisingly, that worked. And then I found these at Bed Bath & Beyond for like $4 each, which was such a better price than anything on Amazon anyways. And these came to my house in like a day. So this was super fast shipping, which was awesome. So that is where I was able to find everything cheaper and inexpensive for my junk drawer. Step number 4 is to clean the drawer out. So take everything out of the drawer and then you can wipe it down / vacuum the drawer. And this is also where you can add a drawer liner, but I personally am not adding a drawer liner just because I'm in a brand new apartment. No one's used this drawer before and I don't really have to want to deal with the pain of like getting it stuck to my drawer. But if you do want to do that, this is where you would do that. Step number 5 is to organize that junk drawer. So after I had everything cleaned out, I started placing my junk drawer and then adding in the things to get it exactly how I liked it. And then the final product. So this is the before and after of how my junk drawer looked before I organized it, and then how my junk drawer looks after I organized it. I showed you the junk drawer organization I used in my apartment. Ever since I have organized this drawer, it has felt so much better to get things out of. Just having a clean drawer compared to a messy drawer, it weirdly does wonders in my everyday life. It's just nice to have to open up a clean drawer compared to one that was a disaster like mine was before. So if you are organizing your junk drawer for the first time or are reorganizing your junk drawer, make sure to send it to me on Instagram. I would love to see it. And if you haven't been able to tell, I've been organizing like crazy, and it would be so helpful if you could comment below different spaces that you would like to see me organize, just so I can make sure that it can help you out as much as possible. For more decorating, organizing, and cleaning videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel at by Sophia Lee.